Hello everyone and welcome back to part 32 of Bloodborne. We're going back to the DLC. That's all I'm going to say. Need to go to Hunter's Nightmare because I missed something. Surprisingly. I missed something I need to kill. An enemy. An NPC to be specific, so this is going to be fun. Once you defeat a certain boss, I will be sure to mention it, you can use a weapon called the Beast Claws. There's a weapon called the Beast Claws in the Chalice Dungeons. Now, using this rune, which is an Oath rune, which is the green rune, it actually changes the Beast Claws moveset, which is fun. But also, I need to kill this guy for what he drops, because he drops a thing that lets me purchase the Pierce Rifle. Can I get back up? Can you not get back up? Wait, can you seriously not get back up? What the fuck? Can you stop? Okay, you can't stop. Alright, fuck you. Maybe you can get back up. Maybe I just... Fuck. Let's fucking try that shit again. This guy is similar to the Crow of Canehurst in that or really any NPC, in that they have a lot of health and a lot of damage. But the thing is that they're only the only damage they're really good at dealing is damage per second. So if you're able to dodge them, you're perfectly fine. He said death to the minister again. So we're going back into the house, just downstairs this time. There's no more explosives, surprisingly. I didn't know the explosives would actually disappear. Now, there's an NPC, you don't need bullets. This is over towards, oh, motherfucker. This is over towards the start of Yarnum. Some more pellets. And here we have the Beast Hunter. Who will fuck you up? That is the running attack with the claws. It changes your rolling animation, which is quite interesting. L2 becomes Beast Roar, which I just think is amazing. But this guy really isn't that tough. Just kind of get him stuck into a corner and he's dead. The jumping attack with the Beast Claws is actually back. It's really interesting. That is the Beast Roar, which is the L2, but it just costs stamina. It doesn't cost any bullets or anything. Oh, he actually hit me. Unfortunately, oh yeah, when you die, it deactivates. He's pretty quick. Now you get the Firing Hammer badge, which is the only badge in the DLC of the old Otto workshop. Precursor to the workshop of the heretical powder kegs. It is clear that the philosophy of the powder kegs was already established at this time. This allows you to purchase the Pierce Rifle for 20,000 if you want. You don't have to. But, now we're going to go back to the boss of the area, which will be fun. I assure you. The DLC bosses are far more fun to fight and far more interesting than any other boss in the main game, in my opinion. The most fun boss fights I have are those in the DLC. Every fucking time. I don't know why, but it's always been like that. It's quite strange. Plus, I might as well just repair, buy some stuff. I'm gonna keep those vermin around to give the Vaulter an NG+, hopefully. You know, maybe I'll kill hunters and NG+ or something, I don't know. Because you need 5. But now we go back to the DLC, in which we're going to fight a legend. Kinda. You'll see who it is. It's kind of fun. The boss of the area is a member of the Healing Church. Like an old member of the Healing Church. You will recognize his name quite quickly. Enough said. Anyways, the boss does a lot of damage. I'll just note that. So, by dying to him over and over again, you can actually farm blood vials. Right, there's 5 blood vials. Here's another. Here's a Witch of Hemwick for some reason. She can. The trick is if you try to buff before going into the arena, she'll sometimes grab you. 2 crows. Over here is where you can summon Volter. And this guy. This guy's non-hostile. Completely. But he drops 5 vials every time. So you can just go in, die, kill this guy again, repeat ad nauseam. But now we're going to go into the boss arena, and you will recognize this name. I'm actually going to try to go to the bathroom real quick. I just got to pee, so I'll just go run, sprint. No, actually, I'll do that later. The cutscene's long. Interestingly enough, it's really weird. If you're wearing earbuds or headphones, you'll be able to notice it. The first line of dialogue in this cutscene plays from both speakers, but every other line of dialogue only plays out of the right for some reason. I don't know why, but here we go. Oh, and you're going to want to use fire paper and pellets, because in phase 1 he's a beast.
Please help us. An unsightly beast. A great terror looms. Ludwig is coming. Have mercy. Have mercy upon us.
One, notice that other neck is full of eyes. 2, dodge this. 3, notice the sword on his back. 4, yes it is Ludwig. 5, focus on the legs. You can break them really easily. Now he has a charge attack. He has plenty of attacks. I kind of need to go slowly. Just move to the right. This guy can die. I'm just gonna kill him because I don't care. If he survives, you do get a bit of dialogue. That is his fight combo. It will fuck you up. He's got a few slash attacks. Dodge into this. If you want a more in-depth guide, watch my BL4 videos.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
Yes, that is the Moonlight Greatsword. 2, have fun with this. This is gonna be fun. He has a lot of sword attacks that are easy to dodge. You get 2 visceral opportunities. He's got an AoE and a bunch of other attacks. I'm just doing so much damage that you won't get to see any of them. And if you kill him with fire, you get that death animation. That was kind of disappointing. Usually I fight Ludwig far earlier, so having this much AR is just easy. That was a fucking joke. So go watch someone else's videos or some of my other videos if you want a more in-depth explanation of this, because that is not in-depth. That was wow. Anyways, on my second channel I've got a video showing this guy's dialogue after killing Ludwig. It's nothing. He doesn't even speak. He just sort of chuckles darkly. Ludwig does have dialogue. His head over here, at least. There's a video on my second channel with me answering yes to him. But now I'm going to answer no. This time. It's good to note that you will get 2 separate versions of dialogue. One with a church outfit on, and 2 with no church outfit on. So, do this first.
Good hunter, have you seen the thread of light? Just a hair, a fleeting thing. Yet I clung to it, steeped as I was in the stench of blood and beasts. I never wanted to know what it really was. Really, I didn't.
Ludwig, in fact, was the very first hunter of the church. Yet as soon as he started to turn into a beast, they just locked his ass up here. Fun fact! But now, we put back on our church set. Just have to have the thing on the back.
Tell me, good hunter of the church, have you seen the light? Are my church hunters the honorable Spartans? I hoped they would be.
As I said, I will hopefully link a video to on my second channel where I say yes. But here I'm going to say no.
Oh my. Just as I feared. Then a beast-possessed degenerate was I, as my detractors made eminently clear. Does the nightmare never end?
I don't think you can talk now. Fucking hell. You can see like faces in the water and shit too. He must have had 2 heads. Because if you notice with the other head, the more human side was the other side, not this one. Also, he drops the fucking Moonlight Greatsword, by the way. I can't use it, but it sells for 56,000 if you want to sell it. And is really fucking good if you're running a strength arcane build. Like, oh my god, it does a lot of damage. Also, if you're having trouble, there's 3 blood vials up here. But that was Ludwig. We're done with that. We're going to progress now.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride. Colored by blood, but always clear of mind. Proud under the church. Beasts are a curse, and a curse is a shackle. Only ye, the true blades of the church.
So this guy is repeating that over and over again, trying desperately just to keep his fucking sanity. Obviously. This guy has got a very powerful gun. And this guy can be parried again, as per usual. Because this is just the same guys as you encounter in Cathedral Ward. This guy drops bullets as per normal. And here's the Fist of Gratian. Interesting weapon. It is a physical, off-handed weapon that it doesn't do too bad damage, I'll admit. The most interesting thing is that it's running L2, which is its only attack button. Its running L2 will actually stagger the larger Celestial Emissary. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it will stagger him every time. Another Frenzied Cold Blood. There's one in this room too, but you can't open it yet. Now down here is the Church Assassin Brador. I believe he's an assassin like Simon. Oh, to get their outfits. Anyways.
Are you a hunter? Well, that's very odd. Do you hear the toll of the bell?
So you can say yes, and he'll say you're a liar, or you can say no, and it's like, good.
Very well. The beast you seek will not be found here. Go back to your hunt, and if you have the chance, put this night behind you. Places better left untouched. Secrets better left alone. Only a forward so brazenly roam.
See, he said that shit again. Just like, similar to what Simon said.
Bear in mind, some places are better left untouched, and some secrets are better left alone. Only fools do brazenly roam.
If you look very closely, he is in fact ringing a bell. You can't really fucking see. Oh, there you go. You can see it. He is ringing a bell. But it's... there's no sound. That will be explained later too. Don't you worry. Oh my god, I just realized next up is a research hall. Doing that next time, by the way. I'm not doing that this time. So just turn around, and there's some rats. You can pull them out one at a time via pebbles. It's probably the best way to do this. They're just rats again. They're not all that hard. You just fucking rush them if you want. There's a chunk back here. That's really the only reason to come back here. Over here is Great One's Wisdom? Yeah. And there's two NPCs. The one over there, many believe is Amelia. You want to kill this one first. She has the Ludwig's Holy Blade and the repeater pistol. And you can see Amelia up there using a hunter tool, which we'll acquire later. But you want to just bait this one all the fucking way down here. Like, you just want to fight her down here so Amelia doesn't come down here. She does a good bit of damage and has the repeater pistol, so bear that in mind. Just bear that in mind. She can deal a lot of damage in a short amount of time. And drops a Madman's Knowledge. Amelia drops 10 bullets, I believe. I could be wrong. But that is Black Sky Eye. She also has the Threaded Cane, and I believe she never uses its sword form. Like, at all. So if you leave her alive, you can hear her praying, just like normal Amelia does before the boss fight. Yep, 10 bullets. So if you want to hear her praying, go watch another fucking video. Here, if you notice, there's a beast down there. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? That was a very simple cutscene. Now we simply go back down. Interestingly enough, you need to know that how areas are loaded and reloaded in this game. In that, by going up to the research hall, it deloads the Hunter's Nightmare. By going down the elevator, it reloads the Hunter's Nightmare. This allows Simon to go to his next location, which is at Ludwig's headquarters. And here we have Lawrence's skull, which, if you remember, you touch the other skull of Lawrence in the main game. In reality, he became the first cleric beast, and his human skull only exists within the nightmare. The skull is a symbol of Lawrence's past and what he failed to protect. He is destined to seek his skull, but even if he found it, it can never restore his memories. So that flaming cleric beast we saw earlier, yeah, that was Lawrence, the person who started the healing church. It's some heavy lore there, I'll tell you that much. Now down here is the church cannon. If you're playing the game unpatched, the regular cannon will cost 10 bullets. But the church cannon, but now it costs 12, and the church cannon only costs 10. For some fucking reason. Men lack the wits to effectively operate firearms, and the weapon was slightly ushered into permanent storage. Rats are still there. So these two assholes down here... Okay, yeah, they're still dead. I was thinking they might have respawned. I wasn't too sure. This guy's dialogue will repeat every time you come by. Yeah, Simon's down here. He'll be in a specific pose. He'll be in that sort of thinking pose he was in earlier. Unless you do what I've done, reloading the area like that, and then he'll be in this pose.
A tragic figure, but he will shame himself no longer. He died with his ideals untarnished. He was a true hero, and earned that much at least.
There's a different model for his head.
Do you know why the hunters are drawn to this nightmare? Because it sprouted from their very misdeeds. Things that some would rather keep secret. A pitiful tale of petty arrogance, really. High time someone exposed the whole charade. Now, go on ahead. You seek nightmares and the secrets within, do you not? Now,
Alright, so this video is going to run a little long, because now I'm going to go back to the dream, level up a bit. Just to sort of end this video on a leveling up note, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, there are 2 more areas to the DLC, which are... yeah, they're alright. Hunter's Nightmare is definitely the most interesting, in my opinion. I don't know why, I just kind of like Hunter's Nightmare more than any of the other ones. Very strange. Try some more buffs, just to sort of restock. Need some blue elixirs later, because I'm gonna need a lot of them.
Gammon,
especially for the fishing hamlet. Oh boy. Jeez, dude. Okay, I'm gonna do this in NG+. Fuck that. I'm just gonna level up strength. The leveling up blood tinge thing, and I'm just gonna do that in NG+. I don't care anymore. I can't be fucked. Don't care. So anyways, that'll be the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time.